miss it. And then put as many runs on the board as possible. The bowlers will be searching for early wickets to minimise whatever lead they can get. Good shot, it's found the gap.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Gone right. Yeah. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident. Chance, huge nick, but no one to catch it.
Nothing really.
Ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Oh, disturbs the furniture. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. Leach, the left-arm orthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the south end.
Yep.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Well,
Yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
the fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched.
Yep.
Great shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just front foot shot and there's no point in chasing that.
They
Yep.
right off the middle of the bat.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early.
Yep.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Got it well enough to get it away to the boundary. A poor delivery and a fun.
Yep.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap.
Yep.
Great shot.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap.
Catch!
That has gone very, very high. Might be safe.
Managed to get onto the front foot.
Yep.
Great shot. Great timing.
Onto the front foot early, placed it.
Yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership.
That's the 50 partnership between these two, gaining some momentum.
On the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Yep.
Hit that hard. Nailed it.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Love.
It can be.
Yep.
Perfect technique and placement.
That is a masterclass of batting.
Yep.
Got that away nicely.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand.
Yep.
That's off the middle of the bat.
Just perfection, a majestic.
Yep.
Right out of the middle.
The fielder could only pick that up.
Yep.
Time that perfectly.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there, down the ground.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
And that brings up the batsman's half-century.
Well, it's a case of blink and you miss it with this innings. 50 brought up, and what a devastating passage.
Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
No trouble at all to punch it away to the boundary.
Loud shout.
A productive innings. It didn't. That's poor play.
Right out of the middle.
That ball has been hit. Own into the crowd to get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Yep.
Super piece of timing.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Already, it makes it very easy to score. Good shot. It's found the gap.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap.
Yep.
Couldn't have played that any better.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot. 8 for 4.
Yep.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Yep.
Times it nicely.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4. Driven away nicely.
That's the over. India are under.
Yep.
Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely.
Yep.
Doesn't want to bowl it there. Overpitched and helped to the boundary.
You could see by how it whistled away to the...
Yep.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Came forward onto the front foot and eased it away to the...
4. The right armour is coming into the attack from the north end.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautiful.
Yep.
Absolutely nailed it.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Yep.
Couldn't have played that any better.
Punched out of the middle of the bat with great timing. It's raced to...
Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs.
Match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack.
Yeah!
Huge edge. That's out. Caught.
Yep.
Good batting. Get an opportunity to score and take it.
The batsman brings up their century.
Lovely piece of batting. The century comes up, and this has been a really well-controlled innings. Hasn't given the bowlers much...
That shot, just not timing it at all.
Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Those types of deliveries, if you make the most of them...
From the south end. Gone! What a great shot to start the over. Edged it. Now then. So they do indeed signal for the review, and the review is lost. They thought there were 2 noises.
Too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Nicked it. Big appeal.
Yep.
Loud appeal. On this pitch and in these conditions, it's going to take something really special from the bowlers to win this. Really needed more runs on the board. Pressure will be right on the bowlers if they don't find early wickets. Here we are for the last innings. We've not even completed day 2. The lead is small and very catchable, but after what we've seen in the last couple of days, wouldn't like to guess the result.
You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Yes.
Into the gap, nice shot.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding. Crawley gets off the mark.
A new... Seven run. Out!
Yeah!
It was a nice looking shot, full and in the slot, just couldn't find the gap. Shoulders, arms, and true to the wicketkeeper. Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No in.
End of the over, a good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Wait.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Waiting. Oh no!
Solid
Ball in.
defence, very compact.
Negated the spin well there. Extremely comfortable win, just so brilliant on so many levels. You cannot compete with that level of skill shown. It was a masterclass.
There was only one team in this one, an exceptional display that saw a very easy win. That's all from us in the commentary box. See you again soon.